me start the recording. What is going on, everybody? Mine's here for this video. We are here on episode, chapter 9 of volume 9 of RWBY.
Yes.
And what were you gonna say?
So did I tell you last week how like I made a different like Twitter and a different YouTube account so I can just like flourish the internet with no like. It's so great because I'm like expanding my interests. And it feels really interesting because I'm trying to like in my head I'm like I should just look for things that as far away from movie as possible. So I've been looking into trains, right? And trains are like really interesting. And it occurred to me, okay, this is relevant to movie though. This is relevant to movie. But I thought, remember that train scene? I think it's the early volume. I want to say early volume 6.
Volume 6, yes. Volume 6 had a train.
There was a scene. Remember, there's a scene where like they're in a tunnel and like one of the huntsmen that's like on board. That's like. Not one of our main characters, but they're just there to guard a train.
I think remember when, like, huntsman, if I remember correctly, yes.
There's a scene where his arm gets, like, slammed against, like...
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember
And I was just thinking, how did that guy just, like, his arm looked relatively fine after that.
Yeah,
like, obviously I didn't expect it, like, come all the way off. That would be a little crazy, but it looked way more fine than I thought, because in my head, I'm like, that's fucked, right?
Yeah.
And that's all I had to say about that.
A callback to a dude breaking his arm.
Yeah, because I found the same model of I found a similar model of train that I imagine.
Okay, so going back to the episode as is, there was a lot from the last episode. I was absolutely not expecting this show to do. I was absolutely not expecting this series to go as far as it did. Because obviously, us knowing plot, Ruby's not dead, right?
Yes. I imagine Ruby would not. It would be crazy.
Basically she did basically try to kill herself, which is insane. like the ramp up is crazy because here's the thing when it comes to Ruby, Ruby Rose, she's been the positive one this entire show, and then all of it, all at goddamn once, started crashing down in the worst and least healthy way possible. Granted, it was helped along by Neo, but still.
I can't believe Neo really said to Ruby, hey, kill yourself, and then Ruby was like, okay.
Oh, man. Crazy. And then like here's another thing, it was so crazy what was going on last episode. I didn't even realize that the mouse that died last episode can still come back.
Oh, that's true.
Because they reincarnate, so yeah, she can still come back.
Hey, you know what's crazy is I was thinking about this and I'm probably dead wrong, but I was thinking that like, you know, because we know Lewis is probably somewhere here. I'm just guessing that, like, Lewis is somewhere here. But you think Lewis is actually the mouse instead of the Jabberwocky?
That'd be a thing, huh?
And it seemed like that mouse in particular was kind of like an outside... Not really an outsider, but, like, more independent than the other mouses. So I feel like maybe, but I feel like that's kind of weird. But I was just thinking about it. I'm probably dead wrong, though, but I was just thinking about it.
Huh. I don't know about that one. But, yeah. We can,
I just thought it'd be funny if like it was an actual person, or maybe it's Alex or something, and like Alex is actually good this whole time.
Yeah,
because the cat's been lying to us, so we know that like
Cat is now Neon Cat. I was about to see.
That's so funny.
Is now because we have a Neon Cat character in the show as well, but now it's Neo Cat.
That's really funny.
Curious Neo. I don't know. It's worse. It's worse now. So
yeah, scary existential crisis.
Yeah,
cat
Neo is somehow worse now, and now we have and then. I'm hoping, like, everybody on Team RWBY and John need to fucking go in on RWBY right now.
I'm hyped to see a fight scene.
But also, I'm hoping they somehow pull us all around to the keep moving forward theme of RWBY.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's what I'm hoping they somehow bring us around to. Like, yeah, they need to fucking snap RWBY back into, like, fucking get in here, RWBY. Get your A game on, because this is not okay.
I'm really hyped to see a fight scene this episode. It's probably with
I don't even know what the deal's gonna be with RWBY now, because she's gonna be different, right?
Yeah, she's gonna probably be. I don't even know what we
what
is
to
even.
expect.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I literally don't know what to expect.
All right, so
I don't know how the process works.
I've never
so
been.
She, like,
it's so crazy that I never thought I would be this flabbergasted on what the fuck what is going to happen next. You know,
yeah.
this volume's been insane. All right, 3, 2, 1, play.
So okay, I was thinking about this, but you know how like we played RWBY Grim Eclipse like a while back, right?
You did used to do that, yes.
And like the game's pretty much been like abandoned by the developers.
Basically, yes.
Well, I was looking at Arrowfell, and I was like, I have heard very mixed opinions on Arrowfell. So I was thinking, what if they made a game on like John's journey and like the Ever After? Because they got a lot of years to work with. You know?
Yeah.
Because he looked fairly old when he met Alex. So I was like, there's a lot to work with there. And then I thought to myself, I was like, Rooster Teeth isn't going to do that. So I'm decided to just make the game.
I'm going to check something because this resolution is not working for me.
Gotcha. Oh, do you have it downloaded or are you watching on the website?
I do have it downloaded, but the downloaded version's a tiny bit choppy.
I wonder if the blacksmith is ever going to become relevant again.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Well, I feel like she looked really important, and then we just
She looked
we didn't hear
crazy.
from her for,
Like, I
two
don't know,
episodes.
maybe Yang's gonna not Yang. Ruby's gonna go back to her.
You know what's weird is that like the blacksmith is a character that's like
I can still
pretty much a metal composition.
I can still watch this. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, but the blacksmith is like a metal composition of a character, right? Like she's just a bunch of metal put together.
Yeah.
So why does she have boobs?
Whoever made her had
Just wanted to give her metal boobies.
I don't know.
I was just thinking. I know it's like not at all important, but I was just thinking. I was like, why does she have boobs? I still don't like that like neon Alex thing they're doing here. Like I don't know what I'm supposed to. I don't know how I'm supposed to interpret that.
Oh, we'll find out.
Because they're like in the same position. Maybe I can't tell if Alex is
Maybe
supposed to
their
be evil or good
stories are
anymore.
similar.
I guess.
All right, let's find out.
You think Alex made someone commit suicide?
A door opened for Alex at the tree. Before she went back home, the girl had a great many questions to ponder. After all the lessons she'd learned, and the friends she'd made and lost, who had she become?
What?
Would
Oh
she
shit,
still
that's
be the
Summer.
same
Is that
Alex
Summer?
when she went back home? The leaves of the tree rustled, and on the wind, Alex heard one more question. What are you?
I was about to say like.
Ooh.
I don't understand. Alex, the pleasers, now Ruby. What does this place want?
Well.
I don't understand. What did I do wrong?
We can figure this out. There's got to be a way to get to the tree.
Hello there.
Oh.
You appear upset. Would you be so kind as to
Oh.
tell me how I can help? Perhaps you are hungry?
They're reincarnated in the Reggie eyes.
If I can get you anything else, please don't hesitate to ask. That's what I'm here for.
Is that the Ruby one? That one is red.
We are the genial
Wait, that was so fast.
We have arrived
Yeah, they
at
reincarnated
this
quick.
beautiful land.
What?
The
Wait, that's
rainbow is
crazy.
Wonderful and pleasing.
Yeah, John's face is me right now. What the?
So they all reincarnated and literally just came back as rock people instead of paper people.
Which are harder to break.
That can water bend? What the fuck?
What the hell? Wait, they got a massive upgrade. Oh,
Oh, I need to point something out real quick that I haven't been able to point out. The music has been killer this volume.
oh yeah. This is easily one of my favorite volumes. I
I wanted to
put
bring
the
that up
soundtrack.
a few episodes ago, but I keep forgetting. But alright, hold on.
By trying so hard to save them, I stopped them from becoming what they needed to be. I was being selfish because I wanted the rush of rescuing someone. And I got that here.
I think you're asking
Okay,
too much
he's
of
seeing
yourself.
it, but
We've been telling ourselves that failing means we're no good. But I can guarantee even the best huntsman in history, they've all lost. But they were still incredibly brave. And good.
Oh, dude, come on, man. It's not even a couple minutes yet.
I've been hearing a lot about, like, people still speculating about how old. Why are you all so fucking happy right now? Like, your sisters. I mean, I guess maybe they're a little relieved. They're like, oh, maybe Ruby's not fucked up right now.
Oh, what? Oh, okay. That. All right.
What?
Sure. What? I might have to rewatch this episode. I fundamentally
I'm
don't understand how they
just
just got here.
sort of in the
It's a
panic
place
mode.
you know.
So I guess acceptance was the.
Also,
I have
who's
no
the
idea.
voice? I'm gonna have to check what Summer's voice was, because she.
Oh, shit! That's
That's the
fuck.
bug.
I forgot what his name was. The something. That's not specific.
Okay, I wasn't sure about the wood statue thing.
Ruby?
Oh my god, she's been in Final Fantasy 13.
Did she hear a heartbeat?
I don't know, but I also feel like pulling shit off of it is not a good idea.
Great idea.
We have to get her out.
I think I get it. This is how we got here, or why the tree brought us here. Acceptance.
We've done everything we can. Now it's up to Ruby. Whatever happens next, we have to welcome that.
But what if she isn't Ruby anymore when she comes back out?
Yeah, that's what we're all worried about. Oh. Oh! It's not a caterpillar anymore.
That's not for us to decide.
Okay, so Ruby's just straight up in there. Alright, so this is a process. Okay, she doesn't just come out. Oh. Blacksmith?
I didn't expect you here just yet.
I just realized she has like branches coming out of her.
Wait.
You the tree?
Oh, I didn't even realize.
You could say that.
Oh shit!
It's a simplistic understanding of the tree and what it does.
What's going to happen to me? Am I gonna die?
Maybe.
The only thing that can happen to you here is what you want to happen. The choice of what you become and where you end up is yours to make. You don't know what you want, do you?
It's kind of why she's here now.
What's that?
Is that Neocat?
Is that?
Our way home.
That looks like the gate. Oh!
Oh, good. You made it.
I like how casual he is.
Your little
He's like,
plan
oh,
around
shit.
here isn't working?
You've always been the worst of the bunch.
Well, hold on.
Damn!
Go through the door.
No. She has no attachments to your world. Nothing to return to. She has failed me, just like Alex did.
Ooh.
Like Alex?
The cowardly, wretched girl whose story you've been foolishly following all along. The same girl that I followed too. Because she promised me she would bring me back to Remnant with her, when in truth, she had no intention of taking me. No, after talking to the tree, she had a sudden crisis of conscience. Decided she wanted to fix everything she'd broken in the ever after, including poor Jean.
Oh.
So Louis went. And at
Oh.
the very last moment, Alex didn't.
What
Oh.
did you do
What?
to her?
Wait, so Lewis did go back.
Not anyone
So does that mean Lewis is the one that wrote the story?
useless thing.
Oh shit! Like Lewis may have written about his sister.
You must.
Yeah. Oh, he probably doesn't even know what happened to her. He probably thought she just stayed behind then. Oh my god.
She's still here. Yes! All my work. It's not lost.
Dude, this voice actor is killing it, by the way. Sorry.
Oh, this voice actor's great.
He's Goro Akechi, right? I'm like pretty sure he's Goro Akechi.
To cut her out.
Someone tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's Goro Akechi.
Take me there.
That a character?
Whatever happened.
Yeah, it's a character from Persona. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with Persona, so I wouldn't know.
You
Okay.
in the ground.
Like I know he's Megumi from Jujutsu
What are
Kaisen.
these lights?
The souls that are moving on to.
I think I remember telling you that in one of the other
Yeah.
videos. But okay, that's interesting.
What their next life will be like?
Such concern for souls you don't know. Or is it for yourself?
Wait a moment. So,
There's no way.
implying that she died here, like
But don't you
Alex,
see? What
Yeah.
comes out of that tree?
does that mean
might
that?
not even
Uh
be
oh.
yours.
I wanted to be the hero, like the stories that my mom read to me. I just wanted to do the right thing, but every step of the way, it's like there is no right thing. I tried so hard, and I may have just done more harm than good. I don't understand who I need to be, because who I am right now, she's not cutting it.
What if you could be anyone?
Cool.
Ooh.
This whole time, I thought Alex made it back home and lied about everything that happened here. But you were the one who killed, who lied!
You were never a brave knight either. Just more fairy tale nonsense.
Wow.
Dude, look at him go.
John's keeping up with Neo.
Holy shit.
Granted, it's I don't know. If
Oh, come on, man.
Oh. Oh.
Come on, man.
No.
Dude.
Bro.
Dude, come on. You can't do him like that.
This cat plays
Oh,
just
shit.
as dirty. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Uh
He's probably
Ow.
fine.
oh.
I'm coping. He's probably fine, though.
That
I'm
cat
coping,
plays
but he's
just
fine.
as dirty as Neo does.
Dude, that's fucked. You can't do that to him like 2 episodes in a row, man. 3 episodes. I don't remember.
A lot.
I remember- a lot. They were doing it. They're doing him dirty with that one.
But who could?
So are these the weapons
Can you
of?
feel the woman who might hold it?
I think it's like a symbolic of like a path she could choose, or what kind of person she wants to be, and it's represented through weapons, which RWBY identifies with a lot.
That's true. One of these crescent rows, and they're not showing it.
Ruby Rose behind.
Or maybe one of this is probably her mother's weapon. I feel like that's what it's.
Oh yeah,
probably
because
leading to.
I remember somebody said like that axe that we saw before had
Heaven. It's the only
Summer's
way I
reflection
feel
in it.
anymore,
Yeah.
Hold on.
and it never, ever goes away. The feeling of not being enough.
And
Jesus.
how would you measure enough?
Oh,
Before
Wait, no,
she
that-
went back home, the girl
Oh.
had a great many questions to ponder.
wait, no, that's a different looking axe.
What
It's shiny. I might be crazy, but I feel like it was silver before.
Yeah, it looked more like Crow's weapon. What the fuck?
What? What do you mean? 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 Oh, it's literally 15 minutes? Are you fucking kidding? Sorry, I'm... What? They... Fucking... It's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Wow.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
That's...
I really like Summer's outfit.
Motherfucker, dude. I can't... Yeah,
well, I'm gonna have to go back to the other
idea.
episode. I like her axe. That's pretty cool.
Okay, by the way...
Yeah, she has a very similar weapon to RWBY.
Yeah.
It's just an axe gun.
He literally... oh, actually, all this time... Isn't there that thing where, like, you know how in the story of... Or the context of the story, how, like... Or how, like, everything's mirrored to a story, where Ruby's obviously Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
And I thought Crow was the huntsman. You think her mom's actually the huntsman in this context?
That might be true. That'd be...
Because Ruby, like...
That'd actually be really
you
cool.
go for it.
Yeah,
I was just thinking about
it.
that.
Made a lot of sense for Crow to be it, because they even had the backstory of, like, Yang and RWBY when they were kids, almost killed by Grimm.
Yeah.
And then Crow's the one that rescues them. But then also, like, Yang is based off of Goldilocks, and the only bear-related thing that we had was in the trailer. Or no real story bits related to that either.
I don't know. I think it actually, being Goldilocks is a good summary of Yang's character, because Yang's someone who struggled to find an in-between, right? Because she's always like, it's one of those things that's too cold, too hot, right? She's always doing one extreme to another, but she's never finding, like, the balance in between. Like, she's either, like, super gung-ho or she's, like, omega depressed. Right? But I feel like finding an in-between is her character arc. Like, not being too aggressive, but not being too passive either.
Alright.
Having that perfect balance of society.
Also, another thing I find interesting, I feel like we're getting closer to, like, the end of this volume than I thought we...
I think it's literally next episode, right?
It might be next episode, actually, like, depending on how long the next episode is. Because what I felt was going to happen, her, like, my mind was taking it where, like, she was going to change, and then she was just going to be different when she came out, right?
Yeah.
But, no, here it's like, oh no, it's a process, and how RWBY deals with this process is going to be what drives this. And also, I know, like, visions of RWBY's mom has always been, like, kind of the thing that, like, comes up last whenever she has one of her, like, motivational... Like, whenever she finds the motivation to do something, right? But, like, back in Volume 6 with the Leviathan Grimm. Like, when she used her silver eyes. This is interesting. This is getting...
I can't believe they cucked us the episode. I thought this was a really good episode, and I was like, oh, I can't wait for the, like, rest of the episode. And I was like, I fucking can't believe it.
The way it ended, too, I feel like... Oh, where they cut it off right there, like that, I feel like they were planning on this episode being longer. You know?
Yeah, I think it probably got cut off because, like, I bet that's like a climax point, and
Probably.
That's like something that will take like the rest of the entire
RWBY
series.
finally getting over it and finding out how she's going to do it, what she's going to do. I feel like that's going to be the climax of the series, of this volume before they finally
Dude,
go back.
I hope she saves John from falling... My boy John can't be taking this many L's this season, alright, man? I can't...
And, like,
Listen, man.
I'm out, like I said, assuming, like, Neo Cat is just as capable a fighter as Neo, seeing John hold his own 1v1 against her was kind of cool.
I mean, he's fighting, like... The cat's fighting in a slightly different way, but I think he's taking an extremely large amount of experience from how Neo already... Like, I don't know if it's not, like, the way she moves is very good.
So...
Yeah. Because he's not... My only reason why I'm saying that is because he doesn't fight with the Umbrella, which I feel like is a really big part of Neo's...
Yeah, he's fighting with giant fists.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they had to do him dirty with the attack from Pyrrha. Oh, man. I don't know why they had to do him so dirty.
I can't believe the fucking Penny and then the Pyrrha backstab. That's so fucked. That's a fucked thing, dude. That's not.
Well, okay, that's another thing that tells me. Yeah, he must have. Oh wait, no. Didn't they tell the cat, like, all this shit?
Maybe I thought like he just my assumption was that the cat automatically knew because he just read Neo's memories.
Yeah,
He
that
just knows
was my assumption. But then I also remembered, wait, they told him basically the whole story, so that's also a possibility.
Yeah, that's true.
It
Yeah,
might be
I had to
it
kill
might be
this
a
girl
mix of
whose name
both.
started with the letter P, and then my girlfriend whose also name started with the letter P also died, and it was really tragic. Did you know that John's 19? And it's crazy. They're almost all 19 except for Ruby.
Like
Ruby's
right
17.
now?
Yeah, right now, in Volume 9. I
No,
was looking this up earlier.
Jean.
Oh, sorry, no. Okay, not John specifically, but apparently, like, everyone else is 19.
Yeah.
Except for Ruby, who's
Okay,
17.
you know what? That
I
makes
thought
sense
that was
because
interesting.
Volume 1 of RWBY, Weiss, Blake, and Yang were all 17.
Yes.
And uh, between Volume 3 and Volume 4, there was like an 8-month time skip.
Mm.
And I think it makes sense for several more months to have gone by between Volume 4 and 9 right now, right?
Yeah, I would
Like
assume so
a
as well.
combination of training, travel, all that. I think that took a lot of time. So, yeah, it makes sense that they're 19 now. I wasn't 100% sure. I was thinking they were 18, but then I was like, no, nah, it makes sense for them to be 19, depending on how much time really went by. You know?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, yeah, let's see. If the next episode truly is the finale, I'm going to be very interested in seeing what the deal is. Because, like, this volume's been really good so far at, like, doing this to RWBY, and then, like, I'm just looking forward to seeing her finally set on the right path, and then once they get out, what the fuck is going to be like out in the real world? Is my theory
Will there be a time skip? Is there going to be, like, regular time? Like, I have no idea what to expect either.
Like, did time go by normally, so it's, like, just a few days, and then Jean's just going to be the oldest one of them all?
Yeah, please fix John. I'm so sorry. Not like fix John as a character.
Like,
I think he's great now. Like,
unless
let's fix his body, man.
Unless it's the possibility of Jean being the or like the possibility that Jean gets reverted back because once he goes in there or once he leaves. I don't know. That might be a possibility.
I think you. Yeah. I don't know. I think you're. I want to say you're right.
Those are my two theories. He's either going to get reverted. Well, obviously, that this can only really go like 3 ways, maybe 4, which are like they make it out. Jean goes with them. Jean's older, but then like the time is, but then like everybody else in the other world is older. Option 2, they all go back there. Jean goes with them. Jean's just older than everybody. Option 3. Fuck, what was option 3? I forgot what option 3 was. But then but option 4 was that he doesn't go back. But then also at the same time, it's like, okay, now that he knows that people just reincarnate and it's fine, like he doesn't have a reason to stay anymore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes, because I feel like it would be doing John dirty for his story to end here.
Yeah, that'd be fucked, man. Like, are you kidding me? I'd be so sad.
Yeah, like Jean's been great this volume, but I feel like his story needs to like take another step before ending it. Like, if he were to die or whatever, it can't be here.
Yeah, please. If they, I will be like, I will cry blood, and that's not even like a threat. That's just a promise. I'll do it.
Unless he stays and lives, I don't know. But yeah, we'll see.
No, I want him to be an active part of the story and alive.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the ideal. That is the ideal storyline.
Please, Rooster Teeth. My boy took so many L's this volume specifically. He's just been taking. Listen, I love him. He's obviously the main character. You know, but like. Well, come on, man. That last scene with him, this episode, that's fucked. Come on, man. You can't be doing that to him. It's fucked up.
Oh man.
I dare say it's racist.
What the fuck? Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, alright?
Alright.
Alright, so hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like we did. See me in the next video. Peace out.